under attack. Need help.
Hey everyone, it's Alex. Just wanted to let you know that we are going to be streaming Skitter Shot. It's a one-shot that Paizo put out for Free RPG Day. That's going to be on Wednesday the 29th, this upcoming Wednesday if you're listening to this right when it comes out. And that's going to be streamed to YouTube and Twitch, so you can check that out on either platform. I'd also like to ask that if you have any thoughts on the show, critiques, or praises, we'd love to hear them. You can reach us on a myriad of different platforms. There's Facebook, Twitter, our Discord channel that you can join. We have our YouTube page that we just started uploading content to. And of course, reviews. The reviews help us the most. They help with our visibility, help more people find the show that can leave more reviews that I can read in these intros. So if you guys could take the 2 minutes to fill out a review, we would really appreciate it. Okay, well, that does it for announcements. So, on to the recap of last week's episode. A group of protesters block the path forward. Kima makes it rain by pulling the fire alarm, dispersing the crowd, and ruining the day for a certain janitor. The crew seek assistance from Dr. Solstarny, a professor at the college, but find her office ransacked, and the doctor missing. While searching the office, Domash finds his family crest, and heads to the dean to get answers about his mother. Rats calls everyone a nerd. Echinacea does tree things. Anyway, without further ado, episode 20, The Need for Seed.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm alright.
Good talk.
Sexy. Dr. Ass.
Dr. Ass. And Ass Officer. This podcast is full of ass.
This podcast is brought to you by Ass.
This podcast.
The letter S. And the number ass.
My name is Ass. Episode 20 of Starfinder.
Episode Ass.
Is that what this is?
Yeah,
that's
this
right.
is 20. Yeah. We've done 20 episodes of Starfinder, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Cow.
That's awesome.
Well, 25 of
25.
Starfinder.
Well, of like
20 of Dead Suns.
Dead Sun, I should say.
That's exciting.
Very exciting.
We're almost to the same as
Ire.
Ire.
Yeah.
Ass.
Stop it. So we found some interesting stuff last week, huh?
Yeah, there's a lot of little clues about what you found in the good doctor's office. Something particularly unique to you.
Yeah. Kind of caught me off guard there. I wasn't expecting that.
I saw you like tip back in your chair for a second.
Yeah, I was like,
He was like, say what?
what you talking about, Chris? Alright, that died there. Cool. So is there anything we need to talk about, or?
Well, I think the last time you rushed into an office and demanded some answers.
I did.
Yeah.
But let's talk about sex.
We're so juvenile.
Why are we talking about a sex baby? It's awful, Ryan.
I'm sorry. There's supposed to be a pause between those two.
Going?
Kevin's dead.
Oh no.
Oh, there's another character.
No, Kevin is dead.
You're just a character,
You've
Kevin.
been quiet for a while, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin has been fucking
Yeah.
talking.
Well, that's because you can't really investigate. You just stood as a beacon of hope in the center of this room.
Just sensing people
Yeah.
in the room.
Because really,
Yeah,
The only thing I could have done really was gone up to the computer, but I didn't know where it was. And then
Yeah, that's
hook up to
interesting.
it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like how you would. So somebody's always. So when you're on the spaceship, somebody's always going to have to guide you over to your station before you can even interact with it.
No, we're gonna sit him.
that.
We're gonna sit
I'll
him
give
in
you a
that.
blind stick.
We're gonna sit him in that station too. You don't leave this spot. Stay
Not
here.
even-
I have
the
to pee. Don't leave!
Like, he's still got blind sight and sense.
Like the Daredevil site. I'm sure he could see stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very good...
So you would be able to see
Literally
the computer then?
Yeah. That's...
Well, not what's on the computer, but that's why I had the data jack.
Like he could see like the outline of a computer. He just couldn't see it on the screen. So when he data
Right.
jacks, then he can see it.
So you could have...
I could have
investigated
walked over,
it, yeah.
but I also didn't know there was a computer in the room until you told him. So I was like, no. Oh well.
I guess we should get into it then.
Yeah, so you bust into the office here and
Bust a move.
knock some things down and start making demands like, hey, what is going on here?
You drop a coin on the ground?
I
drop
drop,
a
I
coin
drop
on
all
the
my I drop all my money,
There was the dice.
like my pants, space pants.
So the professor looks down. She's a bit startled by your entrance, but you've definitely gotten her attention. And she's staring at this medallion, and she turns it over and sees the name on it. Shadari Shes. Yes, she began her employ a few days ago here at the university under Dr. Sorstani. What of it?
What is she doing here? I already.
She works here now in the Department of Anthropology and Archaeology with Dr. Solstarny.
He kind of like lifts off the desk and kind of like starts pacing, like muttering to himself, like, "I gotta find her. I gotta find her. She could be in danger." Like, he's just kind of muttering to himself.
Is she able to hear this, or you just kind of...
Yeah, like I'm right in front of the desk,
Okay.
just muttering.
So she's like, "Look, can you... What is the matter? What is going on? I'm very busy, so please speak clearly."
Listen, we went into Dr. Sosani's office and it was trashed, ruined. Like there was a fight, a struggle, something. Everything was in disarray. This was in her in the closet in that room. How long has she been working here?
She's been here about 4 days now. She just recently transferred over from Cabaret Community College on an opening that we had with Dr. Solstarny. She expressed a great interest in helping the doctor with her research, preparing for a sabbatical that she was going to be going on in 2 months. But beyond that...
Have you seen her in the last few days?
You know, I have not. My memory might not be clear, but I have not recalled seeing either of them in the past few days.
Is there like stuff on her desk?
Oh, she's got papers all over the
I
place.
kind of like just throw the papers off the desk. I'm like, listen, god damn it, this is my mother. I need to find her if she's gone.
She stands up and she says,
Like he's just breathing really heavy, and he's just like,
she stands up and she says, "Listen." She never caught your name. So she just kind of says, like, "Listen, I understand that you are very stressed out at the moment, that things seem wildly beyond your control. Believe me, I can relate, given the circumstance going on here at the university. But you need to pull yourself together and speak with me and allow me to help you. Otherwise, you can leave my office."
he's kind of like sits down. Like I guess he goes over to a chair and just sits down and just has his head in his hand. He's just like trying to calm himself.
She like looks at you a moment, both her hands like on her desk, and then she kind of puts her hands behind, sits down again, and she says, "Now, you say the professor is missing, presumably your mother. Could we try? Perhaps I will call and see if I can reach her at home." So she reaches over to the comm unit and begins dialing, pulling up the information on the computer, and it just rings and rings and rings, and there's nothing.
Yeah, like he's hearing it ring, and he's like tapping his hand like on the table, like come on, answer the damn phone. I know you know how to use it. Come on now.
And then it's like, we're sorry, we're not. No,
Sorry, we've been kidnapped.
Sorry, she's dead.
She hangs up the phone and looks a little perplexed, and then, perhaps I could try to contact Dr. Solstarny at home. And she dials again, and it rings and rings and rings, and there's no answer. I mean, I could keep trying friends and colleagues, but this is all very suspicious given what you've told me.
What was the place that the invitation said to meet at?
The 5 Arches.
Yeah, so he kind of stands up and he, like, abruptly, and he kind of goes, like, does the 5 Arches mean anything to you in particular?
Well, it's a diner that a lot of our faculty frequent very often. It's not far from here, but other than that, it's not remarkable. It's actually, the food is quite disgusting. It's more for the atmosphere that we go.
The filing cabinet in the doctor's office down there, it was dented pretty bad, like, you know, something bigger than just, you know, you throw in something, like a person maybe, and there was an invitation to meet there.
Do you have it?
Did I take it?
You found it.
Yeah, so I just kind of, like, it's in my pocket and pull it out and I go, here, and I just slide it across the desk.
So she examines it, and as she's looking at it, there's a knock on the door, and Waylos opens the door, and he's like, Professor Mohali, I'm very sorry to disturb you at the moment, but we have, like, a couple of officers here investigating a scene going on downstairs, something with the sprinklers being set off and journalists.
Oh my god.
Domach kind of, like, darkly laughs, and he, like, slides the crest in his bag. Just kind of shrugs.
The officers, she's like, please let them in. The officers come in and say, excuse me, Professor Mohali.
Officer Boucher.
My name is, I am Detective Leokis, and he's human, probably about 6 feet tall. Kind of, I wouldn't say heavy, like more like muscular, but not like built. And he's just got like just that standard detective look to him, with the fedora and everything. And he's like,
Miller, where's my hat, Miller?
He's like, Professor Mohali, we've got a situation going on downstairs. It seems that somebody recently released the sprinklers on a slew of journalists down there. We need to find out who the guilty party is. Could you be able to assist us in this matter? I had no idea. I thought the journalists still down and we're still waiting to deal with that situation. I may be able to assist you in finding the perpetrator of the situation, but it is good that you're here right now. We have a situation. Apparently, Mr. Shess here has informed me of a disturbing scene down in the one of our professor's offices here. Presumably a violent kidnapping. Would you be able to assist us in this situation? And the detective kind of frowns for a moment and looks to his partner and says, why don't you continue to deal with the sprinkler situation? I'll see what I can do with this. And he nods and he walks out of the room. Detective turns to you. So can you tell me what you saw?
Yeah, he just kind of like stands up and like calms himself a bit. He's like, we went down to her office just to talk to her, and we opened her door and it was just all in disarray. Like papers everywhere, stuff knocked over, and like someone, like she was either trying to get out in a hurry or someone came in and grabbed her against her will. And then on the fourth filing cabinet, there's a dent there that might be caused by a person getting thrown. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but there was an invitation to the I forgot the name again.
5 Arches.
The 5 Arches. So that was the next place we were looking to go.
Well, we can investigate the scene. Has anybody, perhaps, do you have any security cameras around here that we can investigate? Maybe see if there's any suspicious activity? Professor Mohali is like, well, you could check with the receptionist, Kimsey, down in the lobby. He's got the security cameras right there.
So I assume they're on their way back by now, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys?
Well, I was gonna.
She sees the cops and she's like, "Fuck!"
Well, I was gonna say that I kind of come around the corner to go in the office, and I notice the cops, and I kind of detour and I go towards. Did you say there were a bunch of students and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, just kind of up and down the hallways.
I just kind of make a quick pace around the hallway and just kind of start pulling some stuff from people's if they're holding
Are you stealing from them?
well if they're holding an extra jacket or something I just want to because I have disguise.
This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
What?
You're stealing stuff after you caused the ruckus in the beginning.
What if you don't know the cops there for you? They could be there for that disturbance down there. I don't know.
Well, that's what I was wanting to do, though, is I have sleight of hand and disguise, so I wanted to show that Kima is good at getting herself out of these situations by, oh, hey, you have a pair of sunglasses, yoink, goes to the bathroom.
Start, chatting up people and, sleight of hand stealing a jacket?
Yeah, stuff like that, so that I could just get,
Okay. I can dig it.
And then I'll just walk out and wait outside for you guys.
Hey, is that Kima in the really weird jacket and some sunglasses?
She's got 10 layers of clothes on.
She's gotta be hot. Passes out.
So you're making your way around and trying and just taking various things off of people?
Yeah, but nothing that's I'm not trying to steal belts.
She's just punching people in the face.
People's pants just start falling down.
It's
all
like
over the place.
It's like
this isn't weird.
It's like in Hitman when you knock someone out and you just take their disguise.
But yeah, I was just gonna kind of grab some loose items, go to the bathroom, throw my hair up, kind of rearrange how my clothes are.
You should stop eating your hair.
Yeah, it can't be.
Oh, that throw up. Okay. Yeah, I pull my hair back, put it in a messy bun, throw on some sunglasses, maybe rip the sleeves off of my shirt so I've got a tank.
Showing off your sweet tattoos.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, well, I want you to roll me that sleight of hand check to make sure that you can.
Come on, Dave.
I can't wait till she rolls a 1.
Let's see it. Come on.
All right, that's going to be a 24.
So with your sweet sleight of hand moves and the fact that these students are studying their asses off for terms coming up, you are able to pull the items that you need from them.
Awesome.
And you get all dressed up and you come back out. Do you go into the office at this point, or you just head downstairs and outside?
Actually, one of the things that I took was a notebook, so I'm just going to kind of prop myself up outside down the ways and try and listen in, but look like I'm studying.
Okay, so you're still in the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope one of those students goes, "Hey, that's my jacket."
That's all right.
Hey, that's my pants.
I'm not wearing... He just noticed he's not wearing pants.
That's how good it was.
It's a little drafty in here.
What are Rats and
EP.
Echinacea still doing? EP. Did you make your way back down, or are you still in the office? What are you guys doing?
I guess we're walking in, and then Kima veers off and starts stealing from people.
Did you notice that?
Yeah, does that make any...
roll perception or something.
And
Rats is just women. He continues in.
Domash just kind of nods at Rats, and he kind of waves him over.
Okay. Yeah, Rats walks in.
He's
you wave him over, but he can't see you.
I didn't wave you over.
You stay over there.
You stay in the doorway. Make sure no one comes in. You're big enough.
Yeah.
He just takes up the entire doorway. No one gets out.
No, I can't actually talk to you that, right? I can just hear you.
I mean, you can do that. You have telepathy.
Okay, because I was gonna say, listen, I know you can tell my aura. Don't fucking say my name right now.
Say my name. Say my name.
Well, because he can recognize us, so I don't want him to be like, "Oh, hey, Kima."
I was about to say something.
Yeah.
But do you broadcast it to everybody?
She has it too. Don't you guys have it too?
Yeah, I do, but I'm saying
Oh, he doesn't actually talk out loud at all?
No, he doesn't have a
just
mouth.
kidding. All right, well, we can just chit-chat while they're doing their thing.
So, sorry about running out on you there, mate. Just little surprise in that closet. I realized after I said, I'm like, I fucked up.
Okay.
Look, it's not. There's a really weird guy scratching his face with a little tiny squirrel hand in there. And it really freaked me out.
Like grabbed him and put him in my pocket.
Yeah, I got to put it in my pocket. You're staying with me, weird man. Yeah, he like opens his bag again and he pulls out the crest and he's like, this belongs to my family, and he flips it over and the name is, and this is my mother. Apparently, she started working here a few days ago, and she's not answering her phone or her comm unit. And he's like, his knees kind of shaking, and he's like, really fidgety and like looking around.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh.
yeah. Thought I should probably explain why I just ran off, but it seems this mission got a little more important, to me at least.
All right, man. Well, I get family, so we'll find her.
Yeah, and we will.
So then Rats turns to
A student who looks like Kima.
No, I'm outside.
Mahali.
Okay. And
Hey, you got all the information.
Studiously writing in his notebook. Alex proceeds to
Kill Kima.
kill random student.
That looks like my jacket.
He turns to Mahali and says, well, excuse me, Dr. Nerd, I have questions for you.
No respect. They call me Dr. Nerd.
And he sets his data pad on the table that has the letters from Mahali.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you said you didn't have any, you didn't approve this time off, but I found evidence otherwise.
She says, listen here, Rats.
Oh boy.
If a person's life weren't on the line, I would have you thrown out for that comment. But I'll overlook it for now. And she takes the data pad and she looks at it and she says, this was not me. I permitted her to leave 2 months from now. This is a forgery. I did not do this.
Can you forge like online stuff?
Yeah, it's I think under computers.
Okay, sense motive.
You may.
I would also like.
Can I sense motive? I have a +0 on
20
I got a 13.
modified.
5. All right.
I believe
Checks
you.
out.
Sorry for bothering you. I gotta go beat up this random student outside the hall taking notes.
Yeah, Echinacea, I don't know whether it's like maybe it's the way you see things, like auras and people.
He doesn't see color. He's progressive.
But there's some way in the way that you perceive those around you, and you can tell that she did not do that. She's genuinely perplexed by this.
I telepathically tell Rats that
God,
Now you can do that like exclusively. Like, okay.
God, is that you? Sorry.
It's me, Margaret.
telepathically tell Rats like keep this voice down.
You just got to roll with it. It'll come out in 2 or 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's
Pretty much.
hopefully.
Hey, everybody.
She's telling the truth. She's telling the truth.
Hey, Acacia. I'm a player monster.
I'm gonna go to seed.
Aw.
Sorry. Sorry.
That's...
I'm gonna seed in your mouth.
I'm seeding.
I'm seeding so hard.
Did you just seed inside me?
Oh, damn.
Are we ever doing a bloopers thing? Because
No.
that would be good.
We do a bloopers thing every episode.
Yeah.
It's called our
It's the episode.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Went from serious to seed jokes in a matter of faster than the speed of seed.
God damn it.
That's Echinaccia's autobiography. The speed of seed.
It's his bedroom help book.
Oh, God damn it.
Does your voice change when your head's all shriveled up now?
His head gets smaller when it gets cold out.
God damn it.
Oh, that was awesome. Oh, shit.
He's just gonna be like,
His head dropped. He finally hit puberty.
it goes down to like.
Alex just tried to laugh and tell me to stop.
Oh, well, I don't remember what I was trying to say.
You were trying to
Jesus.
tell him that she's...
Oh, she's telling the truth. That's right. Okay. She was being truthful. Is it still
Sounds
robot?
exactly the same.
Don't do so deep, my guy. You don't have to have a...
She
Or like you
said.
can have...
Don't...
Is this all staying in?
No.
It has
No,
to.
no, it doesn't.
The episode's not going to make any sense if we cut this out.
Put it at the end.
Yeah, you can't pull it out.
You could do like different levels, like go up a little bit. Like you can be,
Like sonar.
yeah.
Beep, boop, beep, beep.
Well, rather than just being like all, not
Like monotone
Yeah.
flat. You can...
I
like,
still
just-
think you need to do like the Southern lawyer. Like, Your Honor, I do say.
Oh my god!
I do
awesome.
declare,
I do
rats,
declare.
that she's telling the right and honest truth to God. That'll be my next character voice.
My sultry voice, slow as molasses.
Yet hot like the sea.
I need my chocolate milk.
I'm gonna change my name in Discord. I'm gonna change my name to Discord to the Seed. Oh fuck! All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm done. I'm
And
done.
you call everyone Your Honor at the beginning.
Yeah, dude, please do that.
Your
Everyone
I'm
Honor.
Your
not
Honor.
doing that.
Your Honor.
I'm not doing that.
Can you at least do the voice?
No.
All right, you can just do your dumbass robot voice the rest of the podcast. You okay, Chris?
Chris is gonna die. Look at his
I'm gonna
fucking
die.
face.
My stomach's killing me right now.
All right. Rats. She appears to be telling the truth.
Creepy.
Nah, do it again.
Ryan,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up.
Oh no. Meta.
Who's Ryan?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
God damn it.
So I rolled a 5.
No shit. All right. I mean, you had other stuff to bring up, right?
I mean, she had letters as well.
Letters between Dr. Solstarny and this Arab Pakwal. There were only 2 correspondences between from Dr. Muhali, which was the sabbatical in 2 months, and then this newer sabbatical in 2 days thing.
Okay.
Those were the only things from Muhali herself.
Okay. Well, what do you know about this Dr. Pakwal?
He's a very enigmatic figure. Appears in online publications, but his research is questionable. I've never personally met him. It's more of like an online personality.
Oh, you should know. Is that racist? You should know all the internet people, right?
It's not based on a race.
Is that jobist?
I mean, I already know that from the information I got before.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way that we can get in contact with him?
Professor Muhali goes to speak, and the detective interrupts and says, "It's possible that maybe he was here and he is on the video footage, or barring that, the only other lead we have at the moment is the 5 archers."
Who was the other guy that we had to talk to before we were gonna... Sorry. My foot.
Alabians, 21-2.
Yeah, the guys that see if we can...
21-2?
21-2.
Probably an android.
But it would be 212, right?
21:2.
He has 2 colons.
That means maybe not.
Or maybe not. But
Maybe yes.
I feel like if we can solve that problem, we can focus more on this issue. So I guess we'll go visit him. Kind of our only...
I don't want to get too far away from that.
Yeah, I mean, I
there
obviously...
might be relevant information
Obviously,
there too.
I don't want to either.
Yeah.
But I feel like... I mean, I just don't want to leave it, you know?
Right.
We could go talk to him. If we fail at getting an apology, we can just go.
Yeah.
Just don't spend a lot of time on it. Like, we're not gonna... If he starts asking us to do stuff, then just leave.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that
We'll
shit.
just kill him.
Yeah,
Just kill him.
No. Time to beat up some nerds.
No, not that.
No, not that. Not that.
Oh, not that?
No.
No.
I
Not
really wanted to do that.
Rats is like... He just pulls out his gun slowly and Doan's like, no. He's like... slides it back. Later. Yes, I guess we'll go visit the other guy.
The detective, he says, "All right, while you guys pursue that lead, I am going to go down and review the security footage, and I'll let you know if I uncover anything."
He's gonna see you pull that alarm, too. It's gonna be really funny.
So who all is going? Are you still studying while the rest of them go to...
Oh, I'm definitely studying and not eavesdropping.
Okay.
No.
That was sarcasm.
So I guess, do we, walk out and, we leave our office and we just see this person, sitting right next to the...
He said that there's students all over, though.
But I don't know how close they were. Are you, right next to the door, though?
I'm off a little ways, but I was...
I guess we wouldn't notice. You would just keep walking.
Perception to see through a disguise.
So, everybody heads down to the 3rd floor, and you walk up to the office. The door is slightly ajar. And who is going to go through first?
I will.
Kick the door.
I'll go through the jar first.
Rats, you go up to the door. I don't know if you try to burst through it or kind of sneak in, but
Or you just knock.
yeah. Well, I don't know how you're planning on entering. You want to be quiet about it? You just want to burst through the door with your usual rat's flair?
Do we hear anything?
Yeah, I get to
Coming
the door
from
and
the room.
I listen in real quick to see if...
What was that?
Okay. Yeah, you don't hear anything. Lights are on, but you don't really hear anything. The door's only cracked slightly,
Okay.
maybe an inch.
I open the door all the way.
As you push the door open, it gets about maybe it travels about 1.5 feet before you feel some resistance, and you hear some papers and things impeding your ability to open the door, rocks, stuff like that. But you largely are able to get it open, and inside you just see the whole office is just a dusty shamble. There's papers everywhere on the floor, and then there's a chair in the corner, and then there's a desk with some shelves that are just overloaded with books, scrolls, statuettes, software. Just this place is really, really a mess. And in the far corner, you see this figure floating.
Floating.
Oh, it's a brain man.
Oh.
Brain man.
Yeah, he has an exceptionally enormous brain, and then like this just little shriveled body hanging off of the bottom of that. And he's kind of got like this black appendages, and they've got almost like these like,
Well, I mean, look what he
like
said.
hairs, like on a spider leg that you would see, and he's just floating there in the corner.
Rat's like, after poking his head in, he looks back at Tomash and he's like, super nerd.
He kind of looks at him like, what? What? He kind of like, then kind of like knocks back of his head like, oh, come on, like, super nerd, like really? And I kind of like looks in, and he kind of sees, he's like, huh. Well, that's new. I guess, do we just go in? Should we-
Yeah.
So as you walk in, you just hear things crunching under your feet as you just step, because there is no room. You can't even see the floor right now.
Can I go ahead and like point out that I took the stairs down to the bottom floor because I'm gonna see if they can actually check these security cameras and if I need to get out of this building. I'm not with them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. All right.
So you are down in the lobby,
Yeah.
She's
next
like-
to a Kimsey
she's
and
like-
the
yeah.
detective, kind of watching from a distance.
What you guys doing?
I mean,
Hey.
do your scene. I just want to clarify. I'm not
you're
with
good.
you.
I guess, I mean, do we try to talk to it?
No, actually, as you walk into the room and begin walking on the floor, things are crunching on your feet. You just hear this voice inside of your minds, and
Damn it.
Rats is really hating this.
hello. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Oh god, it's that crab creature from Ire. He's back.
Hello.
Oh no, I'm just kidding.
Google it.
It's in Google, yeah. Dance for me! Think we have any potions of lesser restoration we can give him? Lesser. That's what I said. Do you just like get mad that there's no voice in your head?
Yeah. Like, God damn it. Doesn't anybody have mouths anymore?
Back in my day, everybody had mouths.
Well, I could speak with my mouth, and then you hear, as you can see, this is the preferred method.
Well, we was sent by, what was her name?
Mahali.
Yeah, Dr. Mahali to, try to get you to apologize for some things you said. So, if we could get that underway, that'd be great.
Apologize for what? I have said nothing to warrant an apology.
Well, I mean, you said some pretty nasty stuff about, who were they?
The Lashunta and the Formians.
Yeah, like you said some pretty nasty stuff about the Formians, so you know that conflict's been with for quite a while. You know, we've come to terms and peace with them. There's no need for some of your eccentric ideas.
It is not my problem if people are offended. I simply analyzed the Lashunta army strategies against their neighbors and concluded that the former's conditioned sentimentality inhibited effectively destructive actions against their longtime enemies. Now, the audience found my conclusion upsetting, but this is usually because of weak minds. And then he like bobs his head for a second. Other species are endlessly fascinating.
I just kind of turn and look at Rats real quick and just kind of like give him like that, like he's crazy. I mean, look, this conflict's been over for a while. I mean, there's no need to kill an entire race. I mean, they're not just animals.
Oh, it's merely an exercise in studying history. Of course I wouldn't expect us to eradicate them now that we are allies.
No, but I mean, even if the idea's on your mind, it really doesn't put a good foot forward now, does it?
Well, I suppose that it was not good to insult the people. But I really feel like I have said nothing wrong. It was all stated in academia.
Look, I mean, you can clarify it how you want, but this could all go away if you just simply apologized. You could go back to doing, kind of like look around like, whatever this is. And,
yeah, you can get back to your garbage afterwards.
Just put my hand over Rat's mouth and but look, we have more pressing issues right now, and ticking this off the list would be fantastic. So if you could please just apologize.
What are your pressing matters at hand? Perhaps I might be able to help you and offer you some help if you could help me with my situation.
Oh my god.
What kind of help?
Professor Mahali suspended me, and I really need to have that removed. It's on my record. I'm up for tenure, and this would reflect terribly.
All he has to do is apologize and it would be gone. That's it.
Well, I also need her to remove this from my permanent file. If she's willing to do this, then perhaps I could apologize.
Oh man.
If we could get a confirmation that you will make an apology to the public, then we will do our best to get her to remove this from your permanent record.
Roll me diplomacy.
Can I aid him?
Yeah, anybody in the room can aid.
Well, not everybody.
Well, anybody in the room.
How's your diplomacy?
Bad.
I got +6.
That's better.
Yeah. I mean, do you want me to roll it?
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, you were doing most of the talking anyway.
Do you want to aid Kevin? No? Okay, well, fuck you.
So, I don't aid.
Thank you.
I rolled a 5.
I also rolled a 5. So I got an 11.
So, side note from Des, you guys just need to get these two in a room and have a counseling session and let them hash it out.
I don't think
Everything will be fine.
Yeah, that note should have stayed on the side.
I was going to say, otherwise you're going back and forth to get information from
This is
two
exactly
people.
why I didn't want to happen.
Well, what is your mission with him in particular at this point?
She just wanted us to get him to apologize for saying so that she could help us more because she doesn't have as much on her plate, is what she told us essentially. So, and then he's like, "Well, I have to have this taken off my record. So if you could just tell her to do that," and we're like, "Well, all you have to do is just tell us that you're going to apologize, and we can get that taken care of." It's two sides of the same coin they're trying to get solved.
Yeah,
it's just super annoying the fact that that's just how it's going to happen.
Does anyone have a good bluff? You could just say,
"What are we bluffing?"
You could be like, "Yeah, I can get this removed. I don't need make it seem like you're the one in charge. You can."
I think he knows she's.
You're
in charge.
the charisma person.
Well, I mean, I'm not terrible at it, but My bluff's only +2.
I'm pretty mediocre at it. I got zeros on everything.
Zeros across the board. What, you mean to tell me that a giant plant monster isn't charismatic?
No.
Wow. Color me surprised.
Even ones with like flowers on it.
They're poisonous.
Poisonous.
I mean, we could sit here and run back and forth, but
Yeah,
we have other stuff we need to get done.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you know, you can help her smooth things over with him. But, you know, you have a lot of... Like, what information are you looking to get from the professor at this point?
What is his official title?
He is...
Brain Man.
Brain Man.
Brain Boy.
He is a xenoanthropologist here at the university. He's just a professor.
He studies aliens.
Maybe he can read the thing.
That's what I'm saying. I think Rats is trying to get all these people to stop bickering over this stupid bullshit that happened before he got there, so that somebody can help them start deciphering
Do you have
the
the tablet?
information. Yeah.
Could you, like, show him it? Be like, can you read
He's
this?
just gonna say, "Hey, fix my problem."
We gotta get like everybody on board first.
Right.
Is what I'm picking up.
I mean, yeah,
Right.
that makes sense. It just, I hate that has to happen everywhere we go. It's like, you go here and talk to this person, now go here and talk to this person, then go back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, aside from just flat out lying to him and saying that you secured, you know, this being removed from his file, you know, you'd have to take it back to the professor and get her to agree to it.
Could we just call her on the phone in there and just, so we don't have to go all the way back up?
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to have to go all the way back up. We'll just, like, I assume, like, on the desk there's like a comm unit.
We're
Okay.
lazy adventurers.
We're lazy adventurers.
You can call it lazy. I just don't have to go. I don't have to waste the time to go all the way back up.
Okay, yeah, so you give her a call, and it's, Professor Mohali.
All right, listen.
Oh, I thought Alabians had finally come to his senses. Who is this?
What?
Who is this?
We just got done talking, like, I don't know, like a few minutes ago, upstairs. Detectives,
Yes.
Starfinders,
Mr.
you know.
Chess, is it?
Yeah. So, he told us he'll apologize if you get the suspension off his file. That's what we're looking at right now.
She kind of, like, balks at this. Like, really? After he has caused this university untold damage, we're supposed to just simply remove this off of his file?
I mean, you both want the same thing, just different ways of going about it, and we have increasingly pressing, like, we have more pressing matters to deal with here, so if we can get this, like, petty relationship BS out of the way, we could, you know, work on finding your professor, my mother, you know, whoever did this. Plus, we have these, this language we have to decipher that we came here to do anyway. You know, that whole thing with, you know, we risk our lives getting that on the Drift Rock, you know, that little thing that happened, that huge news thing. So, if we could just speed this along, that'd be great.
Domash, what's she saying?
He's like huddling over the phone, like, what's she saying?
She takes a deep breath.
I assume it's on speaker.
She takes a...
I don't.
Okay.
She takes a very deep breath and sighs, and she says, in light of your recent discovery with our missing professors, I will reinstate him and remove the mark on his record. You can inform him that he now has access again to the restricted files of the university, and she just hangs up.
Wow. And I kind of turn and look.
Domash, tell her she's a nerd.
Hey, man. A few things. One, not gonna do that. She sounded really pissed. And two, she hung up on me. Kind of rude because we're doing all this stuff for her, but hey, you know, whatever. So I turned to Doc and go, all right, you're reinstated. It's off your record. Now, please.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, my God.
I just didn't hear the call. I want to make sure this It's been very important to me.
She sounded very upset, but yeah, I can tell you that yes, you have been restated. She said you have access to all the restricted files again.
And if you could see a smile on this little miniaturized dot of a face that he has, I mean, he's grinning left brain to right brain. And
I am the left brain.
And he says, thank you. Now, how may I be of assistance?
I turn to look at Rats, and I kind of... Your turn.
We need somebody to try and start analyzing this while we go take care of some other matters for the college.
Let me see what you have. And he takes the tablet and...
He sticks it in his brain.
He sticks it in his brain and downloads it.
They're afraid.
Fascinating. These symbols were found here very long ago from an explorer named Hakim Zahn. I can compile all the data for you if you'd like, but it will take me quite some time. Perhaps you could return this evening.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
And with that, he floats over to his computer and just starts to busily get to work.
Alright, I guess we'll just...
Alright, now we just gotta deal with the kidnapping. And 2 missing persons.
And a city... And a whole planet. And a
city
universe.
on a whole planet.
And a universe, and a galaxy. And
Far, far away.
Nope. We're right here.
Right there.
Duh.
Alright, so we need to go to this 5 Arches place.
Yeah. So I guess we'll head down to the lobby.
Yeah.
Have we realized that Kima hasn't been with us the whole time? Like we're leaving.
I feel like... Okay.
Who?
Let's just we're leaving.
This isn't the first time though that Kima's just kind of gone and done her own thing though. You know, she's.
We went shopping a while back.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only few times that you've done it.
Well, I would like to think that she does that more. It's just not going to be recorded every time we do it. She has her own stuff. What?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, seed me.
Oh no.
I'm just saying in the terms of what we recorded, you've done that maybe once. So what our twice. So our characters wouldn't expect you to do that. So for us to just realize, oh, Kima hasn't been here.
All right, well, that's up to you. But I am down in the lobby, and I'm trying to, I guess, was the Lashunta man or
man? Yeah,
okay. Here we go. Another officer,
big buff dude.
I was just gonna while I assume he's trying to help the cops check the surveillance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to sweet talk and be like, oh, that's really cool. Can I watch something so that I can try and see the kidnapping or whatever we're looking for before they can realize that, hey, the bitch that did this is now wearing this and is right here.
Okay. So you made your way down, and you're kind of hovering over the desk, and they're turned away, looking at the computer screens, and you kind of overhear them talking, and you're like, "Oh, hey, can I watch?"
Yeah.
And the officer says, "Ma'am, this is an investigation. I appreciate if you just vacate the area."
Well, I'm actually kind of considering joining law enforcement sometime, so it would really be a great opportunity for me to see what you guys do. I promise I'll stay back. I would just like to watch from afar.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you can sit over there on one of those other desks on the other side of the room.
Get away from me.
Okay. Well,
I'm homosexual.
I'm glad that you guys are willing to, help civilians and be nice to the public. That's good reinforcement there.
He sighs. Just keep your distance. You can watch.
Okay, thank you.
So they're going over, and the officer's like, "No, it appears that a couple of days ago is when this incident occurred. Can you rewind the tape back, and let's take a look?" And so Kimsey's like, "Oh yeah, sure." And you see from far away, this is from a couple of days ago now, you see that late in the evening there were like 3 Karasha Lashunta moving into the lobby and upstairs late at night, and that's all you can see from where you are.
Okay.
At this time, Rats and everybody else is making their way
Rats and
to the lobby.
Else.
Rats, Echinacea, and Domosh.
Thank you.
Echinacea asks
crew.
you guys. I already forgot the voice.
It was-
Fuck. It was like lower, right?
Low battery.
Disconnected.
He's like, you guys never told me what's a nerd.
I like you next. No,
I immediately look over at Rats and I'm just like, look what you see what you've done. You're imprinting the wrong things on his mind. It's mind. I don't know if you're a dude.
I walk.
You got no bits.
Rats walks over and puts a hand on your leg, and he's like, "You know what? I'll tell you." As
When you're older.
as we're walking out,
Domosh just kind of tries to tune it out.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that. I assume I noticed that they're kind of coming out. So I was trying to look over the officer's shoulders, but since I couldn't really see anything, I decided to go ahead and leave. And before I walk out, I take off.
it was me.
I did it.
When I was looking at the disguise on my point, I was like, I have 0. I was like, that'd be really funny if my guy's just wearing a scarf.
Well, yeah, so I was going to take off my jacket, and actually, I see it as being a sweater, so I see the janitor is still trying to clean up. And
No, he left.
he left.
No,
There's
he
the
left.
other 2 janitors.
Yeah,
now.
the other 2.
Okay.
Oh.
So I see that they've got these soaking wet rags and they're trying to wring them out. So I just kind of extend the sweater and I'm like, here, use this. And I just walk out. I'm done. I'm out of the building.
You're heading down.
I gave them an extra rag to clean up with.
And that's how
So-
she changed her official name to Dunn.
So you've just taken your disguise off and headed out front where all the journalists were?
Well, no, I took off one thing.
Okay.
They're gonna go. There she is.
Okay.
Done.
You ruined our cameras.
Yeah.
Get her.
Beat her up.
So as you guys are making your way into the lobby, the officer comes over and he says, so you guys, there definitely was a break-in in here a couple of nights ago.
Rats, are you serious?
There is some helpful information in that. We do know that they were Karasha Lashunta, so if you need, we would like to assist you, but I'm afraid that maybe they might run at the sight of police officers. So would you guys be willing to head this up, maybe wear a wire? Call us in if you need us to help.
Hey, Rats ain't no snitch.
Yeah, mate. Snitches get stitches, mate. You ever heard that adage? You can put a wire on the big plant. Sure, he won't mind.
I have a bunch of wires.
No, you're not creative.
I'm assuming he's agreeing to this.
Vines.
You can just
Stick it right in the middle.
Line right there.
Stick it right in the middle of this, the brain sack, so it's super obvious. Is he wearing a wire? No, it's just to fix a hole or something. I don't know.
Something else you might need is some authority here, so I would be willing to deputize you guys short term in the event that you
Do we get
catch
little
anybody.
stars?
He spins his hands out and little stars are spinning in his hand.
Why would he just have those? Did he carry those around? They're like the ones he gives to kids, so just as like junior detective.
Yeah, they're like little stickers.
Yeah, we'll put it over a Starfinder patches. I mean,
Okay.
do we have to wear a wire though?
It would help us,
I
but
assume
you don't
our
have
comm
to.
units can record stuff, right?
Yeah, that could work too.
Yeah, you're just mad I thought of it and you didn't.
Just
We
set it
need-
to a certain frequency or whatever. I don't have.
Yeah,
to
and then if there's he goes on to say if there's a code word or something that you guys,
Bananas.
if you want him to show up on scene,
Bananas.
bananas would be a good one.
Run. Yeah, well, code word's bananas.
Bananas. All right, so if we hear bananas, we'll be there to help.
I didn't hear bananas.
Okay, so
I put the sticker right on my. Are they actually stickers? I want to clarify if they're stickers or not.
No,
badges.
they're badges.
Okay.
Sheriff Rats.
All right, so you guys.
Never thought I'd see the day.
heading-
Time to go beat up some nerds. Yeah, heading to the 5 something.
Heading to the 5 arches.
I want to say acres.
The 5
Arches.
acres.
We're just in St. Louis 5 different times.
You're driving down. Are you guys walking? You're going to take a taxi. I don't assume which way you're going.
And how far away is it?
You probably want to take a river taxi.
Oh, okay.
Do that.
So you guys are heading down, and as you're driving through the city streets, you start to see advertisements for the 5 arches, and you see a big sign that says, dedicated to discerning palates of a dozen worlds. Come try lunch today. And as you pull up and you get out, you see the 5 arches right from the street. Big sign, neon sign. Yes.
Did that invitation have a time on it?
No.
Okay. Oh, we missed it by 4 hours. Shit.
Yeah, you see this huge glaring neon sign, and there's a whole bunch of souvenirs from all over the world, posters. It's lively. The place is crowded. There's tables, booths. There are...
Is there a Rats poster there?
No, there's not a rat.
Damn it! Does Rats have a poster of himself he puts in the souvenir thing?
A headshot.
Yeah.
But you walk in and you see there's gaming tables by the entrance. Get off of there. You walk into the double doors and you're looking in. There's a bar in the center. There's a bar at the back. There's tables that have been erased to the left. Gaming tables, TVs everywhere, booths.
They're half tables.
Just lots of people.
They're ghost tables.
You sit down to eat and then your food's served and it falls through to the floor.
They're just for show. They're holographic tables.
So as we're walking in, Rats is like, so anyway, Echinacea, that's what a nerd is.
It took him the whole car ride to tell him what a nerd was. Because each time you said a word, he goes, well, what's that? So you have to explain that further.
You know, Echinacea, I see a lot of promise in you. I think we're going to get along.
And I turn around to both of you. I'm like, oh, listen. Stop. It's time to be serious. Echinacea, don't listen to him. He's just a troublemaker.
He changes his pod changes to like a confused color. I forget what color I chose.
Oh, confused. I love the color confused.
I think I picked orange.
You
I
had the
can't-
thing.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote one color down next to it. Nope.
All right.
Sounds like you were prepared.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go up to the bar and just order a drink.
Domash walks up to the bar, and you see this female android turn around, and she's like, "What can I serve you?"
Every now and then I get a little... I don't know. What's a good local?
It's the laser blaster.
Okay.
It's to honor the fine job that our great leader of Kabarat City is doing to protect us.
She just gives you a gun and you put it in your mouth.
delicious.
I'll have 2.
Around for everybody. There's a bunch of dead bodies everywhere. Yeah. I'll take one of those.
Would you like to try the special?
What's the special?
You're gonna love it. It's an avian cutlet smothered in a fig-like compote. And we have mashed bitter tubers from Triaxis.
Rats is shaking its head at Domash.
And there's a guy next to him who gets a special, and an alien pops out of his stomach. What'd he order?
But you look up.
Not again.
As she's saying this, as she's saying this, though, like, you probably kind of notice out of either corner of your eye, other patrons are like shaking their head at you.
You know what? I just had lunch. I'm just coming in for a quick drink, so I'll just take that. Thank you very much.
Fine, say it yourself. What's everybody else doing?
Can I survey like the the seating area to see if anybody matches the description of the doctors?
Yeah, you look around, and as you're kind of glancing around the room, it's not obvious from where you are if they're here.
I also just realized they've been gone for a few days. That invitation can be days old.
While you're looking around, Rats, your eye is kind of drawn to one of the TVs in the corner. And on the TV, you see somebody familiar.
Uh-oh.
Your little brother, Twim. And he is playing in the vid game tournament. He's in day 2. And he is doing pretty well from what you can see. And the timer's kind of counting down, and the end of the round is coming.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, he just flat out loses. And to your trained eye, like, that's really weird. And you see your brother kind of like shrug in his chair, and the announcer's like, well, that came out of nowhere. I don't know what happened. He did so great in day 1. Fortunately, have another chance to prove himself tomorrow in day 3.
Wow. That was fast.
Did you say that out loud?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
No, I just feel like I catch him on a screen, and then all of a sudden it's over. Like, oh. I guess he's like, when he sees it at first, he's like cheering for him. Yeah, come on, you got it.
Like he's getting into it.
Yeah, and then it's over, and he's like, what?
And like they're doing like post interview and post interviews for the match, and you kind of see Twim just like shaking his head, and he's just like, well, I don't know what happened, but no, I'm gonna keep trying my best. It's for my brother Rats out there. And he kind of like looks at the camera, and for a moment you feel like he's like looking right at you.
He's got the sight.
I see you, brother.
But yeah, you notice
brothers.
You notice as the professional
Fighting
that you
seeds.
You notice that as the professional vid gamer that you are, that something's going on here.
Something's
That's not right.
happening.
Like, he didn't just lose. Something else is going on here.
Okay. Can I gather any more information than that?
Yeah, you can give me a perception check and see what you can uncover.
Rat's greatest skill, his perception.
You could do like a computer's check too, because it would be related to that.
Is he standing in a way where I can still see him? Chris?
18.
18? Okay. You are... he's kind of facing away. Like we're gonna
But can I still see him, though? Like, is
Yeah.
he still my view? Alright,
Yeah.
so I'm just, like, watching him, like, he react to this. I'm not gonna say
I
anything.
feel like I'm standing next to him.
But I'm, like, just kind of casually just watching him to see how, like, what he's reacting to.
You feel like somebody has inserted some sort of code and is cheating to prevent him from winning. Like, just the way you saw the counter and the points in the system, this looks familiar to you. But
He used it.
exactly how this was implemented, who did it, you don't know yet.
So I don't recognize anybody else in the standings or anything?
No. Yeah, this is the Vid Game Junior. This isn't like the big, the big platform that you're used to performing on.
Okay.
Kima, where are you at?
I'm at the bar.
You're at the bar?
Yep. I'm gonna have a drink.
You have an avian cutlet? Just a drink?
No, I noticed other people saying, don't do that. So, yeah, I'm just having a drink, kind of surveying, just chilling for a minute.
Okay. The bartender turns around, looks at you for a second, looks down at like his data pad, looks back at you, says, I have a message for you.
What?
Do I know you?
I don't know you, you don't know me. But I had someone come in here not too long ago and tell me I gotta give you a message. Look, darling, I got work to do. Can I just give this to you and move on?
Yeah, go ahead.
It says we recovered the android's body. No thanks to you. That's all.
Oh no, Krios. He could be dead.
Alright.
Echinacea,
What's up?
what are you guys doing? What are y'all doing?
Well, he's one person, so I don't know what you're saying. All.
I thought, I figured I'd be like just standing next to rats.
You're down here. You're moving around. You're asking people if they know anything about Arab Packwell. Is that what you were trying to ask before? So you're milling about, talking to people. Some patrons are just flat out ignoring you. Other patrons are like, nah, I don't know who that is. Get out of here unless you can buy me a drink. And after a moment, you see this figure kind of like walk up to you. His movements are very fluid, very smooth, kind of almost stealthily approaches up to you, but not hiding. And he says, I hear that you are looking for someone named Packwell.
God, it's that wolf.
And that's where I use that voice.
Yeah.
The wolf's back. So you see this Korasha Lashunta, and
Oh, well, I guess that kind of covers that.
I don't give away too much.
He is.
Yeah, he's kind of like olive skinned, tanned, or more tan.
Sick of blood.
And yeah, he walks up and says, "What do you know of Packwell? Are you his associates?"
Kind of. Is he? I assume we're all like near, near each other. Like
Well-
the four of us.
Yeah, I assume he kind of made his way up to Rats first, because Rats was the one who said that he was specifically looking for Packwell. But you would see that
Yeah, but
they've
I'm
converged
watching.
and make your way over, yeah.
I kind of like ready my pistol in my the holster on my leg just in case.
I always have my staff in me.
And I walk over.
I walk over, but I'm not like trying to pull out.
I'm gonna-
weapons.
Like, since I guess we didn't talk to each other, I don't know if they know that we're like we know each other. In a sense, I'm gonna walk over and like, oh yeah, there a problem here, fellas?
I hear you're looking for someone named Packwell. Just want to know if you are his associates. What's your business with him?
We're just looking for him because he might know some information about some people we're looking for.
And who are you looking for?
Oh mate, we're not Look, no offense to you, mate, but I don't even know your name. I don't really feel like that's information for us to know, not you.
Well, if you would like help in your quest, I need to know how you know him and who you're looking for. If it helps, my name is Thomas.
My name is Vladimir.
My name is Jeff. We're looking for a Dr. Sostarny.
Dr. Sostani. I don't know the name, but why are you looking for her?
We never said it was her, though.
Why are you looking
No,
for
you can't
it?
pull that back, you son of a bitch. Tom made her.
No, that was GM flub.
Nope, that's in the story. Fuck you.
This doctor is supposedly going to be able to help us with some information that we need, and randomly went missing. And so this Packwell is the missing link between that person and yeah.
Everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh boy. Ooh, that's a good one.
What do we got?
15.
15?
11.
25.
Oh,
25. And 15 and 11.
28.
Damn it!
28.
How are you so perceptive? can't
unless it's sight based.
Okay.
He's doing a card trick.
So I can perceive life within 30 feet in vibration. So if it's someone doing something, then I probably wouldn't be able to.
Okay. I got you. Okay, so Rats, Kima, you're busy like talking to this guy, like trying to get a read on him. And Domash, you, out of the corner of your eye, you kind of see him reaching back into his vest to push a button. We'll see you next week.
God damn it. Thanks, Chris. Great, now I have to go all like... It's like a CSI bar fight now.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming